Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Braeden YouTube channel. It's good to have you back, and today is a great day because it is time to go racing at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. I'm on my way up there now on the ridge line. Dan is already there with the car. When we get up there, we'll get the car set up. I'll get this little camper I've got set up behind me. It's a really nice little two-person camper that Michaela's parents let me borrow, so thank you guys so much. It'll be nice to have the space there to keep all my stuff and shower and not have to worry so much about where things are and that they're getting mixed in with other stuff. Anyway, we'll get the camper set up after we get the car set up, and then we'll just go from there and see what happens. But should be a pretty wild weekend. But when I'm out of the truck, I'll explain the condition of the car because we had a little bit of a mishap before we loaded it. So while I'm driving, I was just waiting on a train a minute ago, but while I'm driving, I'm going to jump off here, and then when we get to the track, we'll pick up with the car and just let you guys know what's going on from there. Stay tuned. Not much to see right now because it's super dark. It's like 11 p.m. Car's out, we've got the fuel jugs out, the tires are behind the door here, and listening to a little good music. We got the camper set up on the other side of the trailer. I realize there's not much to see as I do this, but what I'm doing right now is I'm actually getting in the car to adjust a closed loop setting. Is that Twizzler? Yeah, it's Twizzler.
Strawberry Twizzler.
Strawberry Twizzler. That's pretty good.
I've eaten like 6, 7.
Goes really good with Apple Crown.
In a race car?
The race car does make it better. I think I got closed loop fixed, but I threw it back in open loop for tomorrow.
Yep.
Take some data, understand it, throw it back in closed loop.
Right.
Strawberry Twizzlers. Yeah, 10 of 10 would recommend. I upset the AER kings and queens. The broadband text went out to all of the captains of each team that said, do not drive noisy race cars around the paddock at 11 p.m. And in my defense, it's 11:14, so. This isn't going to go the way you planned. You know what's going to really suck is trying to shut that when you're laying on that mattress.
That's how I gotta climb in through the front door.
Dude.
What? Are we bed buddies?
I don't care. All right, now, good exercise. Fire drill, car's on fire.
I'm out! No, I can't get it back in.
Oh no, your biscuit can busted. All right, it is bedtime. Come back to this in the morning. Morning, everybody. It is practice day. It's October 23rd, it's Friday. It's about 7 a.m. Practice starts in about an hour. Car should be pretty well ready to go. I drove it around last night and got yelled at, as you saw. But yeah, it's time to get the car fired up, get some heat in it, and then get it in line to go out on the track, get a nice bright and early start, and get it shaken down ready for tomorrow. As I walk out there and look at all of them in their cars, they didn't get quite as good a night's sleep as I did, so I'm gonna let them sleep for a little bit. I'm gonna fire up some breakfast here, make sure they got something to eat when they wake up, and then I'll go harass them. Let's make some breakfast. Oh man.
What's wrong, bud?
I don't need this. All the suspension components look good to you guys too?
Yep.
Okay.
You want your water bottle hooked up too?
The water bottle, no, it doesn't need hooked up, but I would like to hook up the tool suit just to check and make sure it operates well under actual conditions. I guess as close to as we can get right now. ignition breakup. We've got too much boost. The engine oil and transfer need changed. So I need to get out of here and transfer.
All right.
Get to work. Yeah, I can get that one. I can tie my shoes all by myself.
I don't know why Dan's so hesitant.
It sounds like
I
that. It sounds like that make me hesitant. Put your steering wheel and go drive it.
There we go.
Locked. Up and down locked.
All right, so long story short, I'm taking all this stuff off to help those guys change a head gasket. The car is over temping, so it keeps setting a limiter, and then of course my PCM cut doesn't work right now, so it's not resetting the limiter, so we can full throttle it back to the pit once it cools off, which sucks. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna change the head gasket because it's got a huge leak out of cylinder number 1, and that's the only one we did because it just blew coolant right out of the radiator. So again, we're battling over temps, but it's a D series, so it is what it is. So from here, we're gonna change out the really thick, weird, crappy graphite gasket that's in there with a Honda gasket or a Felpro, but we're gonna determine that once we get the head off. And then we're also gonna determine if we're putting our brand new rebuilt head on this engine or if we are putting this one back. So we'll see when the time comes. So anyway, I'm gonna take this stuff off, go out there and get to work with them. come as a surprise to a lot of people. We got the head off. We were having some over temp issues and it blew the gasket out there. There. Started to there. Definitely back there. I mean, this is just everywhere. It even cracked it right here. So yeah, what a mess. So what we're gonna do, get this off of here and see if, oh look at that, came off nice. Well, hell yeah, brother, throwing new one in there and
Can you tell where it was leaking?
Oh, but yeah.
Oh, it's
It's
absolutely.
pretty much more so
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Oh, where it wasn't leaking?
Yeah.
Here, Robert, why don't you put that gasket?
That's why the head studs were acting like they were pulling, because the gasket just kept compressing.
Yeah.
So, anyway, all this stuff still looks pretty good back here. Sweet. I'm actually going to zip tie those up while that's out. Cool. That came off nice. A little bit of cleanup, throw a new one in there, put that back on, and crank that boost back up.
Crank that boost back up for you. Someone else's fingers need to be on that. Yummy. Matches the car.
So it matches my Fury's out. This thing all looks pretty solid. Alright, we got the head gasket on, the head's back on, they're getting ready to fire it up right now, put my stuff on. I'm sure you can hear, qualifying is hot, so I'm going to get ready to go out there and run the qualifier, which is going to be a lot more hectic than practice. And practice is already crazy, so I hope this car holds up or I am just going to be a speed bump. It's time for qualifying, let's get it. Copy. Copy. Here we go. over temp, we need to check the coolant.
The overflow is full.
I mean, that's what it's all over the windshield.
Yeah.
I saw it, and then as soon as that happened, it shut me down.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's always something.
I was able to put in, that was a full gallon. So radiator is full. So I think we need to basically just pull the plug, do a leak down on it.
Right now, okay.
Because I think we just popped the head gasket. You know. And that's why I pushed it out the, you know, out the overflow and onto the windshield. So otherwise it just doesn't make any sense. You know, and it could either be that head or the blocks, but I got a feeling we're gonna be, you know, we qualified, so maybe we just go ahead and build a motor tonight, because otherwise I don't know what else to do. Especially if we pop the head gasket.
Alright, how do we get through this? Alright, I'm getting out. Well, it is another frustrating day in the NTF camp. We have got something other than a blown head gasket wrong. I went back out and ran another few laps, and then coolant would end up on the windshield, and basically the car would overtemp. It would go into protection mode, lock me out after 5,000 RPMs. So it's really hard not to be frustrated about this kind of thing, but in the end, you know, you got to push through it, right? So we came here to race. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to use the trailer as a mobile shop, and we're going to pull the engine out of the car and then rebuild the freshly machined engine that we have, in hopes that it will respond well to getting thrown right to the wolves. So yeah, in summary, car's overheating still. We're going to build an engine in the trailer, and we got to batten down the hatches first so we're not running around like idiots when the rain finally comes. So I stink. We've only gotten in like 14 successful laps maybe. The car absolutely rips when it's not over temp. I mean, we're outrunning half the field, which is good, and it corners well and everything, even though we don't have a wing. But as you know, if you over temp and you have to stop, what's the point, right? So anyway, trying to keep positive, and I'm just tired. So we're gonna get everything battened down, gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna get to work, and I'll time lapse the whole thing. So whew, let's get this done. Let's do it. Dude, we just built a race engine in like 2 hours. So what we're doing now, the car is down in a different garage, and I'm cleaning up currently, but we are taking the engine down there with some oil dry and stuff to clean up the mess they made. Turn on this water pump. And then we are gonna get it all put together, get all the peripherals on it, oil cooler, all that stuff, get it in the car, and hopefully be running this thing by midnight, because right now it's like 9:45. So what a day, man. Figure while we're out here, I'll take on a quick tour of the engine assembly plant. Yes, this is where we build engines, man. What a mess, but this is a rush job. However, we got a fully assembled race ready long block, and I say race ready as in it's stock with a set of head studs. Race ready, baby. Let's do it.
Race ready! Yeah.
Brand new.
That was our qualifying gasket.
Oh yeah.
What a wild evening.
What a great evening.
There, get ready to take it from us on the car.
I got it, man. Yep. I got the whole engine.
You got the whole engine?
I'm in a good position, guys. No worries over here. No worries over here whatsoever.
I think you're ready to load it.
It needs to go your way about 3 inches.
We're against
There we go. Perfect. Right there. We're on the mount. We're on the mount.
So now
We're on the mount, and then we can pick the car up to get it where it needs to over here.
do we want to
Awesome job, guys. Awesome job.
Do we want to start the
Just
nut on that?
put the nut on it. The motor set in the car, guys. The motor set in the car.